Now, I know what you're thinking. Who is this? This blonde wonder sitting to my left, your right, is Chelsea. Chelsea is has been on some of the podcasts with us in the past, and is now taking time out of her very valuable time out of her day to come here and enlighten the masses with her energy and her awesomeness. So, Chelsea, welcome to the couch. Welcome.
I'm glad to be here.
Welcome to the recording suite.
Having me.
Oh, yes.
And you have a great setup here. I'm really excited to.
Well, it's a bit of a mess. I mean, we still got to organize a few things, but hey, I'm happy with it.
I like it.
But I forgot I had that still on screen. Whoops. So, what we're going to be doing, Chelsea, is we're going to be reacting to the trailers of films that are coming out. We're going to be starting out with John Wick 3, Parabellum. So, the John Wick films, you said that you've not seen them. You've seen bits and pieces, and you've heard a lot of people talk really good stuff about it. Mm-hmm. And here's the thing. Whenever you see action
I know he's supposed
films,
to be a total badass.
Oh, yes. Well, he is a badass, but he's not immortal. He gets hurt. He actually there's actually situations he finds himself in where he actually has to depend on others for help, and there's...
But, you know how in other movies there's these guys that are total badasses, but everyone just blindly goes at them like they think they have a chance and stuff?
Yeah,
There are characters in this movie that when they hear, like, oh, you pissed off John Wick, they're just like, you fucked up.
Yeah.
It's like, I wouldn't fuck with John Wick.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I mean...
That's like how scary he apparently is. It's the
So,
bad guys that are like, you fucked up.
So, when I saw the first one, I saw it with my mother. My mother's a huge Keanu Reeves fan. She's been a huge Keanu Reeves fan ever since
he's a great actor.
Oh, yeah. He's a pretty good actor, but...
this was like one of his main ones, huh?
Yeah, and my mom had a crush on him really big with that one movie where he was he was a soldier who came back home and found this very beautiful Italian woman and married her, or wanted to marry her and all this. And I don't remember the name of the movie, but my mom fell in love with him right after that. And she wanted to see this because she also liked the Matrix movies, which he was in. Did you see any of the Matrix
all I
films?
remember him
I've seen
from.
one of them.
Did you see the first one?
I don't know which one it was.
Was it the one where he woke up?
Yes.
That's the first one. That's the good one.
Okay.
That's the really good one. And so a lot of the people who worked on that are working with him on this, but the directors are different. The directors of the first John Wick film were actually stuntmen. They were actually originally stuntmen in Hollywood who were just like, give us a chance directing something. We will make
so cool.
And they gave him a chance.
That is really awesome.
Lionsgate gave him a chance, and they made what many
Lionsgate. That's what this is by.
Yep.
Wow.
They gave them a chance and pretty much just said, hey, all right, we're going to give you a chance. What do you want to do? We want to tell an action movie of a story about a guy whose dog gets killed. That was literally the pitch.
What?
That was it. That was literally the pitch.
Did you look that up? That's
yes,
the pitch?
Chad Stahelski and David Leitch, the two directors of the first film, they said that was pretty much the pitch. It's like it's Keanu Reeves kicking ass. It's going to make some money, and then they were like, okay, fine, maybe we'll get some Matrix people to come watch. Matrix fans. And I went and watched it, and I got to say, I like these films actually better than I like the Matrix films.
That makes a lot of sense though about what you said, where it's just like it rolls really fast, and it's also like at the same time very focuses on the story, and it's slow at the same time.
Yeah.
Now being directed by the stunt people, that makes a lot of sense. So.
Yes. And
it's like they set up the story well, and the story does what it needs to do, but the main focus is just how gloriously all the action in between is pulled off.
I'm excited.
The story is what is there for what it needs to be, and then the rest of it is just fantastic action.
Yes.
Like, top notch.
Yeah, and the third film is coming out here soon, and I figured why not watch this and see what's going on.
And Halle Berry, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, they got Halle Berry, and I always loved Halle Berry. She was always.
I haven't seen her in anything in a long time, but I've always liked her and stuff.
She was always one of my crushes growing up.
What was it?
Oh, for
was
sure.
it Gothica?
Gothica was a really
the
good
horror thriller she was in.
That was actually
badass.
pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's one of the last ones I remember seeing her in for sure.
I remember seeing her in. It was one where she was actually chasing after someone who kidnapped her child.
I think I missed that one.
Yeah, it was. I forget the name of it, but it was actually pretty good. But anyway, we got the trailer queued up here. Let's get it on screen first. Let me check on. Okay, yeah, that's good. So let me get the trailer on screen, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
You have no idea what's coming.
Mr. Wick broke the rules. I trust you understand the repercussions if he survives.
John Wick, excommunicado, is now in effect.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be here. Nice suit.
Good to see you too. I need your help.
After this, we are less than even.
And the fact that you told me this is directed by
There's no
stunt people, that
escape
is so
for you.
cool. That's awesome that they gave him a chance to do that.
Oh yeah, and currently these two directors now, David Leitch
They're
and
probably
Chad
doing
Stahelski.
a lot bigger stuff now.
Well, this is Stahelski's last film in the John Wick franchise, whereas David Leitch actually directed Deadpool 2.
What?
Our
Yeah.
services still
Okay,
off
that's
limits.
awesome.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Ah.
Guns. Lots of guns.
That's a callback to the Matrix movies.
You think you can take John Wick? You've got a nasty surprise coming.
I've been looking
Toss
forward
it
to
like an
meeting
axe.
you. Before I learned
Dukakis. Woo! Doggo.
And so far, you haven't disappointed.
Yes, of course, he's gonna be riding on a
this up as
friggin'
long as
horse.
you'd like.
Oh my gosh.
Riding a horse shooting a guy in the
But this
head.
only ends one way.
I see why they put him in the Fortnite game as a skill you can buy. Wow.
Nice. Okay.
All of this for what? Because of a puppy?
Wasn't just a puppy.
That's the thing too, is it was not just a puppy.
No, it wasn't. It's a lot more. There's a lot more to it, and when you actually see the level of depth that he cared for that dog, it was actually, you actually understand why he would do what he did, and yeah, I'm trying not to give anything away that wasn't shown in the trailers or anything like that, because it's worth it, big time.
No,
to
yeah,
watch that film.
that was really like I am excited. I really want to see that. When is it coming out?
It is coming out. Actually, let's see. May 17th. So, yeah,
That's-
just a
that's
couple
not
of
too
months
far.
away. Just less than a couple months. So there we go. Let me. Oh.
Even though I've seen them kind of recently, I'll probably still go back and watch the first two again before I go see that.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna have
worth
to go watch
watching
them
again.
to catch myself up. For sure.
Yeah. Like I said, the fight scenes. There's actually a fight scene in the second one where they count the amount of cuts that happen, and then they show a scene of Liam Neeson. All Liam Neeson does in this one film, and it's Taken
He's
3.
in it too.
No.
Oh.
In the movie Taken 3, they show
Yeah.
a clip of Liam Neeson hopping over a fence, and they cut 17 times.
Oh, wow.
They cut the film. They cut him jumping
'Cause
over the
it's
fence.
action,
Yeah, 17.
yeah.
They're trying to keep people's attention.
Yeah.
It's like cut.
Yeah.
Whereas here, the action
It's
speaks for
slower
itself.
and it's the action, but it's like all one shot. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
It's drawn out. It's
yeah.
very-
Tarantino also likes doing long takes,
I can
especially
tell
with
that.
tracking shots.
Yes.
Most of my favorite
Exactly.
martial arts films do really long takes too, like The Protector and
Yeah, Tony
Yeah.
Jaa. I
stuff
love
like
those
that.
films.
Like those long takes with the action are just so cool because it makes it more impressive that they've done everything without having to like stop in between. And
Yeah.
it was that well choreographed and rehearsed, you know.
So honestly, I'm excited to see this. I really can't wait. I'm probably gonna get my mom to go watch this with me because we've seen the first two films, and I know she's just like,
a huge Keanu Reeves.
yeah. Well, not just huge Keanu Reeves. She's a fan of these films. I
Of
mean,
course, yeah.
and I
You
want
said
to
she
see how
loved
this
him.
is gonna. I want to see how this is gonna turn out. I wonder if John's gonna die. I hope not, but if he does, I guess that's just how things go.
So you said it's the last one supposed to be?
Supposed to be. They say they're going to continue stuff in the John
Parts of
Wick
the
universe,
story.
but not
Yeah.
with John Wick.
That's what I was gonna
Really?
say. Is I kind of hope they do because That's another thing is the lore behind the organization that he used to work for in this is really cool.
Actually, now that I think about it, I do remember them talking. They were going to do a series based on the Continental. The Continental is actually a building in this that actually offers protection for people who stay in it. Whenever you're in there, it doesn't matter what your allegiances are. It doesn't matter if the man who killed your mother is staying right across the hallway from you. You cannot kill them.
Wow.
You cannot. If you do, they
At least
will kill
that's
you.
the rules, anyways.
That's the rules.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, it's you can't, or else you're excommunicated.
They
Yeah.
have like this
You're done.
currency they exchange and stuff too, and they make it out like the things that you would do to exchange this currency between people would be like pretty monumental favors, like, you know, very significant things to get a hold of these.
Mm-hmm.
And then like there's a scene where you see like how many John has and everything, and
He has
just
several of them.
stuff
I'm
like
sure
that's
collecting
kind
them.
of just really cool because you just kind of start to make your own stories in your head of what went on that you haven't even seen. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I like stuff.
So they
like
have a
that.
lot of open space to like make a lot of different stuff with it too.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Obviously.
Oh yeah, and from what I understand, they're wanting to take this carefully. They're not wanting to rush everything.
I like that.
Because that's one thing
That's
that
great.
studios do way too often is they
Like
rush.
Star Wars wanting to put one out every single year.
That's to me.
I love it though. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I love Star Wars. I could have one every year. I could have one every month. But
It's
yeah.
like I loved Assassin's Creed, and they were doing it
I
every
love
year, and it
Assassin's
just
Creed. But then I fell
the
off a
quality
little
just
bit.
went so far up when
Yeah.
they just stopped for like one extra year in between two games.
Yeah, like me, the last one that I played to completion and actually had fun with was 4. That was the last.
Which one
That was the one on the seas.
That's
that
the
was
last
where you were
one.
That was
piloting.
Black Flag. That one is
Black-
that was
yeah.
my favorite one though. That one's
Yeah.
so good.
Uh,
But then I played Syndicate, I think, which was after that.
Yeah,
And then there's,
Syndicate is
like-
after that.
Which is the one where it's like in London.
Yeah.
I think that's the
Like
first
that-
one they took a more than a
Which-
year break.
It was
between,
really,
Yeah,
it
it was.
was
Syndicate.
really well put together, but
but-
it was just, I don't know.
Well, I will say this: the most recent ones, Odyssey or Origins and Odyssey, are actually like much higher rated than the previous iterations.
Like I've heard
And there's-
50-50 on Odyssey, but Origins I've heard basically nothing but good stuff about.
Yeah, well,
Well, I
Odyssey.
definitely want to get one because, like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know which one I want to buy though.
Well, I'll probably get Origins and then Odyssey because
Origins
I like
is
both of
actually
them.
on sale for like no money right now. It's usually $60, just so you know, if you want to.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna grab that.
You can always
Grab it
find
now while
cheap
it's
on
cheap. I
Amazon.
think it's like $17.99 and it's usually $60.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. I'll have to grab that. I will have to grab that. So, all right. Well, I guess that's going to do it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. This was John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. If you all are interested in watching this, I mean, let us know if you're excited. I mean, click the like button down below on this. As a matter of fact, here we are. Let's go down here. We're going to give this a like. And, yeah,
I
we're
love
going to...
it. I do that too.
We're also going to leave a comment down here, and if you find the comment, you know, like the comment, or, you know, write us a comment back. I mean, either one. But, okay. There's also going to be a link in our description right down below that will lead you to this lady's channel right
Aw,
here
thank you.
on YouTube. She is
I
attempting
do a lot of
to...
gaming too.
Yeah, she does a lot of gaming. She has fun. She's a load of fun. And we're probably going to be filming some stuff with her coming up here soon. Probably some fun stuff, gun stuff.
I'm trying to decide, like, and completely categorize my YouTube channel because I have, like, a lot of videography stuff on there, and then I've got a lot of my, like, gaming stuff. So I'm trying to decide whether I need to just make a different YouTube channel or not.
Well,
or, like,
for
start putting it
now,
out.
what
For
we've
now, I just want to build.
Well, for now,
what I
what
have.
we've done is we've done Renegade Media Group, where that's pretty much us. That's pretty much just us doing whatever we want. And if something does take off, and it does get popular enough,
You can
we
start
then
focusing on
do
that,
a
and
second
then-
channel.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, because managing one channel is very.
It's a lot.
It's
in
very difficult to
itself.
do.
Yeah.
But if we did form a second channel, I'd probably give control of it in terms of uploads and stuff like that to someone else. Say if we did gaming on a budget again, and it got popular again, and people wanted to see more of that, we'd make a dedicated channel just for it, and then we'd tell
Maybe,
people
like,
about it.
Give it to Chad or something.
Yeah,
since that's
give it
kinda
to
his-
Chad or
his
give it to
idea,
you.
said.
You know, whoever's interested in doing it. Because honestly, I'm used to doing this. I've been doing this my whole life, or not my whole life, but for my whole YouTube career, really 5 years, almost 6 years now.
So
God,
that's
I
what you
feel
started
old.
doing whenever you started YouTube? Was this?
Yes.
Reviews and stuff? Okay.
Yeah,
that's
this
cool.
was the stuff I started doing. It was a lot more difficult back then, but now it's
You earned it.
It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier
That's
because of
awesome.
shortcuts and macro keys.
Once
Love
you get
macro
in the,
keys.
once you get in the
Yes,
flow
so
for
much
something, it's always a little bit easier than when you're just starting
Absolutely.
Oh yes.
out, kind of stumbling through it.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. So until next time, signing off. I'm Nate,
Chelsea.
and we will see you all in the next one. Peace out.